I feel like such a dinosaur at the moment, and I know there's going to be a stage where I have to get my head around this. But I wanted to give my perspective today in terms of the personal brand space, working for yourself, building a career through your own skills, and a business model that suits you. I've just had to Google it because I can't find the rhythm of Chat GPT. Oh my God, like, am I even saying that right? Yes, I am. Chat GPT. It is not tripping off the tongue just yet. I mean, I'm even questioning, am I actually saying this right? Chat GPT. Oh God, sorry. You've just seen right inside the inside of my head there. And AI. And I followed a lot of chats about this. I'm always really interested in how business is changing, how industries are changing, how technology is going to change things. And what you will find is the ability that people will now have to outsource even more, to be able to get all of the information. So maybe they don't know how to write their about page. Maybe they can then get that slick 3 paragraphs that they've been looking for through the chat. And what I want to remind you of today is you have to first and foremost know what you're about. Know what your business is about and stand up for it and honor it like your life depends on it, because it really does. Your livelihood will depend on the personal, will depend on your value that you bring to the table. When I first started out, I knew I was going to have a portfolio career because I trained as an actor. Very quickly, I knew that I wanted to spend the time that I wasn't acting doing something that I enjoyed, doing something that used my brain, tapping into my entrepreneurial spirit. And that was a lot for people to get their head around in 2004. Because as soon as you say, oh, I've also got this business on the side, even though this is what all Hollywood actors do, you know, they're producers, they're directors, they've got a clothing company, they've got a protein supplement, they've got a design studio, they've got all of these things. People immediately would fold their arms and listen in and say, oh, have you given up? Did the acting not work out? And I wanted to say, no, I did say, no, the acting is still very much happening. It's still very much a real thing. But also, I haven't got a shed at the end of a parent's garden just to live in and hang out. And I want to live in London and I want to make this work. And so therefore, I need to work out how I'm going to make this money, how I'm going to make this whole blend work together. And when I started saying those things, it felt challenging. It felt like I was doing something wrong. I then would overthink it and go, well, maybe I shouldn't do that. Or maybe it is a bit confusing that I make money from a podcast or speaking and coaching on the side of the acting. But do you know what? When all those theatres closed down, when the telly industry closed down during COVID, I was online already. I had been earning money online since 2014, I think was the first time I really created passive income. And so I was really grateful for the fact that I asked myself what was important to me, what was the life that I wanted to build, and start there and then build a business around it. And what is happening so often is people are going the opposite way. Like, what is the computer, what's the technology going to tell me? And then I'll do the things. It goes the other way. You have to be in tune with that personalization of yourself. Yes, sometimes it's fun to type something in and just see what comes up, and those sorts of things can be useful. But you have to be emotionally connected to your work, to your clients, to how you're showing up in the world. And this is the thing that is really going to allow you to stand out. In a world of influencers where everybody's talking the same, everybody's saying the same things, houses are looking the same, what people have for breakfast is looking the same, it's all very samey. If you have a unique perspective, if you have a way of cutting through that noise and able to show up, happy days. That is going to give you longevity. That's going to be security. Because no matter what happens, you're always going to be able to make money. Yes, the technology will change. And I was thinking about this the other day. I've been making money using the same skills for about 25 years. I haven't had a summer season where I've been driving a tractor, or I haven't retrained as a nail technician for 2 years in the middle. I haven't done any of those sorts of things. The element is like what I like, what I enjoy, what I'm good at, and finding that sweet spot and then moving about. Also, I should add, when I first started coaching, the whole selling courses, passive income, digital products, that was not on my radar. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking more that somebody said to me at coaching school, I can make £300 an hour for doing this. And that's when I was like, whoa, what? Sorry? Oh, brilliant. Oh, okay. So that's going to open up a different game. So the fact that from 2014, my income pie has looked differently and pivoted and be opened up in so many ways, fantastic. But ultimately, you only get that by highlighting and understanding your own skills first before you outsource it. If you want help with creating your income pie, let's have a chat. Go to the money section of my website, or if you want something more intense and one-on-one, send me a message and we can set up a chat. Lots of love. Bye.